Hey YouTube, I thought I'd make a cooking video today. Seems like most of my cooking videos come in the winter time. It's just not much you can do outside, so we might as well show a little cooking, right? I'm going to make a chili today. These tomatoes are out of my garden. They're the last 2 bags from my garden. Thought I'd use them up. The rest of the stuff's all stuff I bought. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour boiling water over these, put these in a colander and take the skins off them, cube them, and you'll see all that as we go along. Alright, water's boiling. Take the first bag of tomatoes. You just want to pour it down over, you just want it to split the skins. Same as if you were blanching them, if you're getting ready to bottle them. Split the skins. The tomato stays frozen, so it's easy to handle. I should have enough water left there for the next bag. You see the skin just peels right off. Sticks to my finger, but not the tomato. Anyway, I'm going to get the rest of these done. I'm not going to bore you with doing all of them. Alright, I got the meat on cooking. I'm going to dice up my onions. Once that meat starts to brown a little bit, I'll add the onions in with it, let them sweat down. And then I'll add my tomato paste in with that, just to smooth the bitterness out of the tomato paste. I'll cook it down for a little bit, and then I'll start adding my tomato juice. Tomatoes are all peeled. They're still frozen, they're still hard, but they break up into pieces quite easy. See if I can show you here with a small pear knife. When you put the knife into them there, they come right apart. See, so it's quite easy to cut them up like this actually. Get them into small pieces. I'll get them in, and as I cut them, I'll put them into a clean bowl. And after the tomato juice is in, and they'll go in. My red kidney beans, I leave that until a little bit later to add in. I like them with a little bit of crunch to them. I don't like them soggy. So anyway, I'm going to dice up my onions and get ready for that. Now all that juice that's in the bottom of the pot there, that all came out of the meat. Some people might strain that off. I'm going to leave it in. That's just that much liquid you got to add later, and that's full of flavor. I'm going to let it reduce down before I add my tomato juice and stuff to it. But if I let that reduce down a bit, add my onions, add my tomato paste, the tomato paste is going to thicken that up, and there's going to be flavor in that. Same as if you're making a stock for soup or something. It's all in there. You take that away, and you're going to get a blander meat taste in your chili. And my tomatoes, I got them pretty near diced up. If this isn't enough tomatoes, I got bottles that I put away this fall. I'll use 1 or 2 of them if I have to. I might have to. I've been looking at it there. That's quite a bit of tomatoes, but I get quite a bit of meat on there, and I get quite a bit of ingredients. So this is going to make a big chili. We'll eat off this for a few days. I had just added my salt and pepper. Sorry for no amounts of stuff I'm putting in. I don't cook like that. I don't cook by teaspoons and quarter cups and all that stuff. I cook by taste. That's why I don't bake. I don't bake nothing. I can't stand going by recipe. It's all. I learned to cook on my own. I was never taught to cook. There's a few recipes I've got that my grandmother and my mother have helped me helped me out and showed me how to do stuff. But as far as baking, I can't bake. To make a cake or cookies, or that's not what I do. I like cooking food and stuff that tastes good. I go by taste. If it needs a little more of this or a little more of that, that's what I do. And I'm sorry for that. I know it's not much help to anybody that's looking at this for a recipe, but just try it sometime. If you need to use a recipe, try cooking on your own. Try cooking by taste. I think you'll like your meal better in the end because it suits your taste, not somebody else's. There, I've got everything except for my kidney beans in right now. I don't know if that's going to be enough tomatoes or not. I'm still thinking I'm going to have to add some more. There isn't that many tomatoes. I got 8 quarts, which is about 8 liters. I added my chili powder and chili peppers and a little cayenne pepper. I like a little bit of heat to my chili, but not too much. Not everybody in the house likes eating hot stuff. Anyway, we'll let that reduce down. It had cooled down a lot because them tomatoes were still frozen, and those 2 cans of tomato juice cooled this down a lot. We'll bring this up to a simmer and see how we're going from there. We'll add the kidney beans, and we'll taste as we go. And we might need more chili powder. We might not. It's hard to say. One more ingredient that I almost forgot to tell you was add some sugar. Add a little sugar to your chili, especially like if you're using fresh tomatoes. Like, well, these aren't fresh; they're frozen, but they're close to fresh as we can get around here from out of my garden. Anyway, the sugar will cut that acidity down from your tomatoes, and you won't have that bitter taste from tomatoes. It'll smooth it out and add a nice flavor to it. I'm no chef. I just do it as I go. And I'm done adding stuff to it. I just gotta let it simmer down a bit. I had to add. I bought another bottle of tomatoes. That's why there's so much liquid. Doing it this way here, this is the first time I've ever made chili with the frozen tomatoes. You get that bitter tomato before it's boiled down, but that'll go away. And just remember to add your sugar. I use brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want. You can use whatever you want, honey or maple syrup, or I just choose brown sugar. I find I like the taste of the brown sugar in it. There we go, and my chili's done. I'm gonna let this simmer like this for at least another hour, maybe longer. It's still a little runny, but I don't want it to simmer much faster than what it's doing now. You see how you get little bubbles coming up? That's how I want it to go. I don't want it to boil. I just want it to simmer. I'm right at 10 quarts of chili, and it'll reduce down a little bit, but I won't lose much more than, I'll get maybe down to 9.5 quarts. That way there, all the flavors will join nice together. It's going to be a nice thick chili once it's done, once I reduce it down a bit. And be nice on a cool day to come in and have a nice bowl of chili. Now I got to get at my garage. I haven't shoveled my garage off yet this winter. There hasn't been a whole lot of snow on it, but there's a little bit up there, and I want to take it down and get that weight off the roof. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day.